So I want to talk to you who are in your maybe 20s, 30s, 40s, possibly 50s. Like, you're not thinking about retirement. You're thinking about, am I going to get married, or am I going to buy the house, or do I have to buy a bigger house, or cars, or college educations, and all these expenses are coming at you and your incomes are going up, and somewhere along the line you're trying to figure out, when do I start investing, or how do I start investing, or what do I do with these investments? Is sometimes when you save up this money and not making an all or nothing decision, we need to have process. You need an advisor to help you, protect you from yourself, and process, hey, maybe that actually shouldn't be invested. Or when is that, how are we gonna buy that next car? When's that gonna happen? What is this money for? Because all of a sudden, if we make an all or nothing decision, that cash cushion, that bucket of money that was the emergency fund, if now it's fluctuating in the market, you put yourself at risk of having to sell that when the market's down if you need some of that money back. So one of the better ways of doing that is kind of creating for yourself a dollar amount that is this emergency fund and cash cushion, and then investing the excess over time. And if you haven't built that excess, maybe you just want to get started. First, it's also starting just building that emergency fund. So when you go to make a long-term investment, you don't have to need it for the short term, and you buy yourself time in doing that, and you can plan for that. A lot of times is as you get a job promotion or a pay raise, instead of taking that in and consuming it, it's setting that aside and maxing out the 401ks, or funding an IRA, or funding a Roth, or funding college education. There's an order to this. The problem is, with all the information that's out there, what's right for you is right for you. You're not probably going to read that on the internet. Your AI is probably not solving that problem. You're probably not going to pull that together, because it's really sitting down with a financial advisor and trying to understand the opportunity cost of every decision to create a plan that's your plan. Because the answers are inside of you, and the financial advisor's job is to ask you those questions to help you find the answers, and then help remind you what you said those answers are about why we're doing what we're doing. A lot of times people come to us in their 20s and 30s and maybe 40s, and we send them back with kind of 3 or 4 things that they need to accomplish to get them to build the foundation and help us build the relationship for the future wealth that they're going to be accumulating. And when they get those 3 or 4 things done, the instructions are, come back and see us, and then we'll set up again the other things. But whether it's making sure you have life insurance for catastrophic planning, whether it's to make sure you have that emergency fund, or to make sure you're taking advantage of the lowest cost, most tax efficient investments available to you, for many people, that doesn't mean you're opening up an account with an advisor. And one of the mistakes the industry makes, in my opinion, or the do-it-yourselfers make, or the industry makes, is no, give it here and put it over here, and because they get paid and they make money on that. When a lot of people just need some really good advice to just know they're on the right path, and then come back to us as you continue down that path, and we'll pick up that conversation and the relationship and grow with you.